Hey guys, it's Sinio. I'm actually here at the Pueblo de Morovis in the central central town of my municipal. Just doing some errands and things today. But I did want to address some things. I have a lot of people at the moment on my Facebook messaging me about how do I start? What do I do? How do I get a millionaire mindset? And how do I start changing my life? Whether whether you have your own business, your own online business or whatever, or you work for somebody else, people are in need, and they want to, make more money. They want to do more things with their life. So I just want to hit on that. There's, you can take it all in a book, in many books, in fact, and have this huge list of everything to do, and it's really important that you kind of just dissect this stuff a little bit. Personal development, creating a millionaire mindset and positive thinking and stuff isn't going to happen in a day. Okay, you look at these people who are very wealthy and very successful, and when I say success, I mean in every area of life. Not just, they've got $1 trillion and then they're lonely and all sad or whatever. I'm not talking about that, but successful in every area of your life. It starts with your thinking. It starts with your thought patterns. And so people are asking me recently, well, how do I start? How do I do this? Don't get frustrated. Again, it's not going to happen in a day. I'm still on my journey. I've been, actively changing my mindset, and I'm developing my, right here, the battles in between the ears, right? I've been actively doing that for about, 10 years, really since I really began understanding what God has for us. And even more so in the last, 6 or 7 years, really been digging in deep. And I mean, it has changed my life, and now it's going towards my financial success, which is awesome. So, it's not going to happen in a day, but it will not take, 75 years for you to build up a bank account that can satisfy the needs of your family and allow you to be the generous person that you've always wanted to be, and take trips or vacations or bless people or, whatever, So I want to encourage you guys that, let's just break it down. And I'm only going to tell you the first thing because you want to start somewhere. And again, it starts here. So maybe, it's important to have belief. It's important to have faith and all these things. But I don't want you to look at your belief and your faith and all this stuff, because when something doesn't go our way, what's the first thing we say? I must not have enough faith. I must have not have believed correctly. I must have not have, and we start beating ourselves up. And guess what? That's negative. And then, what you're thinking, that's what you're going to get, So, so the first thing is in the steps of success, right? In the steps of, going towards something and becoming all that you want to be and all this. I'm going to give you just the first step, and it's so simple. All these steps are actually incredibly simple. They're not necessarily easy because it starts here. And we have a lot of habits in our thinking, negative habits and bad habits in our thinking that have to change. But again, the steps itself is easy. And if you remain consistent, okay, and if you fail, you don't, one day you forget something, you don't beat yourself up, you just move on with life, right? But if you stay consistent, you're going to see some change, and it's going to happen. It's exponential, okay? It starts off slow, and then it just exponentially, boom, goes right up. So, it's not going to take you 500 years to see some of your goals and things come true. But, I want to take it back, scale it back, make it simple. First thing, you guys, whatever business you're in, whatever job you're in, whatever, and you want to start moving forward in your life, first thing, have a well-defined goal. A well-defined dream, okay? And that's to the detail, so that when you think of this dream, whether it's a house, whether it's you want to make $10,000 more a year, or $1 million more a year, whatever. Maybe not jump that high, but in terms of what you can see, when you close your eyes, you need to be able to see, smell, touch, and feel, and have emotional connection with your dream, with your goal. Okay, so the first step, maybe that's not even real right now. Maybe you're like, well, I really want a new car, but I just can't see. I just don't. Okay, the first thing, write your goal down. Writing is really important. Not only does it use like thousands and thousands of muscles, which activate your brain and everything, and all this cool, anatomy stuff, but it fires your neurons. It fires everything in your brain. It lights it up, and it becomes real. So write down your goals and put pictures to it. So that's just number one. Just start there. You're not, you don't need to start off with $10 billion to invest in some company and stuff and, make your whatever. Just start one step at a time. First thing, you need a well-defined goal. How do you do that? See it in your head, and then write your goals down on a piece of paper. Okay, don't type them in a computer. Okay, you use like 2 muscles when you type in a computer. Okay, maybe type it in a computer afterwards. But the magic happens when you write it down, because writing organizes your thoughts. Okay, and it helps you define. And take joy in this activity. This is an income-producing activity. Ask any millionaire. Okay, it's not laziness. It's not like, oh, well, writing down doesn't do anything. That's like saying dreaming doesn't do anything. No, it is an income-producing activity. So take it as such, take it seriously, and start just there. Just start there. Write your goals down. Make it defined. If it's a house, what color? If it's a car, what color? Some things you can be vague and about, and that's fine. If that's what makes you happy, you're not quite sure, that's fine. Your dreams and goals are developing, but it starts with writing it down, creating that picture in your mind, and then even better, take a cutout from a magazine or something of something that you like, that's close to it or exactly like what you want, and stick it on there. Okay, and then begin to see it every day. Okay, that's the first step. That's it. Just start there. Okay, just start there. It doesn't. So this, you can do this if you're homeless. You can do this if you're got a minimum wage job. This is an income producing activity. It starts here. This is where it all starts. So write your goal down so that you can clearly see it in your mind. Okay, stick a picture next to it. And if you're really serious, you'll write it down multiple times. Like me right now, I'm writing my short-term and mid-term goals every day. I'm still doing it every day faithfully. I get up in the morning, I talk to myself in the mirror, I pray, I thank God for everything He's done, I thank Jesus for what He's done for me, okay? I go outside, I walk around in my jungle there, and I'm so grateful and thankful for everything, and I do my scripture reading and my journal writing, and then I write down in another journal my goals, okay, every day. And you know what? Sometimes it can feel monotonous, but I decide to change my mind, and I say, this is so much fun because I can create anything on paper. I can create anything in my writing. That's how people write books, right? Amazing books. So I can do anything, and I just write it down. Okay, so income producing activities, that's where you start. It's so simple, it's so easy, doesn't take a lot. All you need is a blue pen and a piece of paper, or a pencil or something, and just go for it. This is where it starts. Okay, don't despise the day of small beginnings. This is where it starts. And I guarantee you, all those people who are rich and successful, this is what they do. Okay, all the pastors who are successfully leading people and helping the community and things, this is what they do. Actually, this is where I first learned it, from my pastors in California. Started a journal, a dream journal, and a dream board. Okay, and then I found out, wow, this is what the successful people do. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what the multimillionaires do, and the multi-billionaires, they do this. So start with that. Okay, be encouraged. okay? And I guarantee you this will quickly begin to lead you down the path of success, okay? So take care, okay? And we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.